Hello guys, welcome to another video. As you can see, the application is almost the same way we left it, except for this time it's not the same. I have changed a few things, a few designs to make it um, more user friendly and understandable. So I'll switch to my XML file now so you see what I have changed. The design is quite nice, so I've added the two sign-in button for Google sign-in and phone number authentication, and also some background image to make the design look good. And you can see some edit text. And I have also changed the my main activity to sign-in activity, and then I've also added another activity. That activity will be used as a home activity so that when a user successfully signs in, it sends the user to another activity. And that will make it more user experience friendly. So without further waste of time, I will switch back to my code so you see the design exactly. That is the welcome screen. When the user logs in, it takes the user to this screen, and then there's a logout button there. So this is the code. I didn't touch this part. This part is the same way we left it. So I will edit a few things here so as to make it fit with our existing design. So to start, I will get rid of the set widget visibility method, and also delete it from where it is being used there. I'm going to delete that off. And then what I'm going to do here is when the user exits, we want to send the user to the account activity. So I'm going to fire up an intent and then call the account activity class and then start the activity. I'm going to get rid of the tools. It's not supposed to be in there. So I'll open up the account activity and call the tools. And by the way, there's some other files there. There is these are just custom views for the login screen. I'll post the link to the source code in the description so you don't have to worry about that. And then finally we want to finish the activity because we don't want the user to be able to press the back button and get back to this activity. Now I'm going to create a method so that when the user successfully signs in, this method will run. So that means I will copy the intent code I wrote here. I'll cut it out and then just call the method here to run. Then I'll paste the intent code in the method. That isn't a nice name. I'm going to change it. So get rid of that method and replace it with the new one we just created. I'll change the name there also. So here I am. I'm just checking if I have the button IDs correct, just to be sure, so I won't assign the wrong ID to the wrong button. Okay, copy that, and then inside it and paste. Okay, that's it's fine. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to declare the sign in button, because I will be able to sign. We are going to sign in a user, so we need to create a button for that. The button is already there, but it's not being called here, so I'll just add it along with these variables. I'll call it login, and then assign an ID to it. Oops, that is supposed to be an equals, not minus. I'm going to copy this set on click listener register button out of there, and then I'll put it inside the on create method. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to simplify the else if the if statement. So what I'll do here, I'll just check if the user is not equal to null. If the user is not equal to null, that means the user exists. So if the user exists, send the user to the account activity. So I'll get rid of that else part, and then paste in the next activity. So that makes it simple. If the user doesn't exist, if the user exists, send the user to the accounts activity. Then here I'll also set an on-click listener for the login button. And then I'll call a function called login. Alt enter to create that method. So the method has been created, but it has been created twice, so I'll get rid of the other one. So I'll basically copy everything here, because uh, creating a new Firebase user and signing in a Firebase user is almost the same thing. It's just that the one method changes. As instead of create user with email and password, it will now be sign in with email and password. So here I will change a few things here. So this should be login successful. If the login is successful, we are not getting a direct error message. I'm just printing out something went wrong. That isn't an that isn't an exact error. So in the next video we'll fix that, so that if the password is incorrect, it tells the user that the password is incorrect, instead of just printing out the um what isn't the exact error. So I'll set a message for this. This is called loading. And then we are almost done, just to make sure that I'll also add a dialog message to the register user. and then we should be done. So I'm not gonna test this application in this video. I will do it in the next video, but I'm sure there will be errors, definitely sure. So I will test it in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.